Dave, congratulations, another hard-fought game with a hard-earned point.
Yeah, I thought it's a tough place to come. I thought we should have been in front at half-time by more than one. I thought the first 15-20 minutes there were very good and started brightly, even though we scored. And then sort of the second half of that first half, I thought we were excellent and should have been further in front. And then second half, we couldn't get quite going. And it was a tough long half for us, I'd say. And we gave possession away too often. What I can't fault is the lads' work ethic. I thought they were outstanding. And when you put the two results together, you know, going to Rotherham away, it's a tough place to go. You know what you're going to get. It's a physical bombardment. Big, strong, powerful players. Got out of division twice. You then have to come to, you know, a long way away on the Tuesday. And to produce that, we were better than Saturday in possession, same work rate. And I thought in the end probably a draw was a fair result. I'm sure that Ryan would say they had, you know, 35 shots or something. I can't actually remember a chance where I thought they should have scored other than the goal. We've got to do a bit better. I think our own worst enemy, certainly in the first half, was when we gave the ball away to them, you know. Whereas then second half, I thought they were on top, but without creating too much. They had the lion's share of possession, but without doing much. So, all in all, I think it's a fantastic point. And I've just said to him, look, I can't fault your work ethic. I can't fault your desire and hunger and all them things, which are so important in football. But at the same time, don't just accept that, what we've just seen, what we've just produced. Because although it was good, certainly out of possession, I want you to be even better in possession. There's a white thing that never gets tired, whereas some of you don't use it well enough, and you've got it. But that's part of the evolution of this team. So, you know, we've just played 25 minutes at a team that could have gone top of the league, by the way, and we're very good against them. Now we've got to get that to 90 minutes. But we'll start going from 25 to 45 and then 45 to 80. That's the plan. And that's not going to happen. It's not going to be a linear process. We saw that between Burton and Morecambe. You know, we weren't great in possession on Saturday. We were far better tonight for a spell, but it's got to be a bigger spell. So that's where we're at. That's you know, that's a reflection of us. If you just said you will remain unbeaten, Rotherham away, Plymouth away, I'd have took that.
Well, you silenced 12,000 spectators inside the first 2 minutes, didn't you? And he's been waiting for his first goal, Scott Caskey, and he got it.
Yeah, I walked out with him at half time, and I said something to him. He went, no, it was a shot, Gaffer, I meant it. Okay, I don't disbelieve you. I haven't seen it again. He said, no, I saw him. He said, I've done that before. If it is, it's a terrific goal. It's a terrific strike, and I'm not going to stand here and doubt his integrity or his honesty. And he was wheeling away, and he was off by the corner flag before anyone realised it was in, because he obviously knew what he was doing. So it was a terrific goal to get off the mark, and hopefully there's more to come. Yeah,
and a good goal for him on a personal note. Yeah. You can't doubt his efforts that he's given you every time you selected him, but as you all know, strikers thrive on goals.
Yeah, of course. Well, they all do. Like I say, I can't fault any of them's effort, not one. I thought there were, you know, anyone who's come down here, and big credit to the fans that come, however many 100 of them. That's a terrific effort. On a Tuesday night, Plymouth away, there's 2 kids. I'm thinking, I hope you haven't got to school in the morning. But what an effort! What an effort! And it reflects the effort of the team at the minute. I can't fault the lads' effort. So I hope that they're going back up the A38, M5, M6, M7, M8, M10 when they get home. They actually realise that we are trying, we are working our socks off for this football club, all of us, and we'll get there.
Kane Ramsey at the end, what's the SP with him? You had Talamani with a hamstring, is he okay?
He, after about 10 minutes of the game, looked like he'd done 10 rounds with Alexander Usyk. He'd had an allergic reaction to something, his eyes were shutting, and we gave him an antihistamine. I think we gave him 2 in the end, and second half he goes, look, my throat's now closing up. So we had the paramedic here when he come off and everything, whereas before that it was just his eyes, and you know, he looked, his face just swelled up. So he's had a religious reaction to something. We don't know what. As long as it's not a Scott Caskey goal, I'm not bothered. But we'll find out what it was. So he had to come off the pitch because his airway was getting restricted, even though he'd had an antihistamine or two. I'm not sure if he had 2 or 1, but that's why.
Well, you picked up another point on your travels, as you have done in the last couple of games as well. So you're adding points away from home. Now the attention will turn to home games.
Yeah, you know, so we've got. I don't know if the Doncaster game's on or not. I haven't heard contrary, but certainly it's Cambridge before that. And they're going to be, you know, there's 2 home games. We've got to try and win our home games. And if we produce what we produce towards the back end of the second half, then, you know, we'll be okay. But we've got more to come, and we've got to keep working hard on the training pitch when we get the opportunity, and keep building them relationships so that we become better for longer periods of time.
You've talked about what you believe, what's in your squad, but results like that at Rotherham and at Plymouth,
Yeah.
you must give players belief that it's working right.
Yeah, well, they said after the game, it feels different from Saturday. I said, yeah, because we were 1-0 up rather than scoring in the last minute. And because I said to them, don't just accept that was good enough. It is good enough, but don't just accept it is. And that might sound a bit contrary. I mean, it's good enough in terms of effort, in terms of out of possession stuff, but we've got to be better for longer. And they're all sat there nodding, going, I agree. You know, and whether that's just because the manager's talking or not, but they all get an opportunity to say something afterwards anyway. And they all feel the same, and that's the area for improvements, you know. But like I say, 2 points at 2 really tough away games. If we keep picking up points away from home and then, you know, try and get wins at home, then we'll be okay.